What's up, everybody? It's Man here, and welcome to the history episode. And I'm not actually going to be finishing off chapter 5 in this episode. Basically, what I'm just going to do is just read the history of these, paintings. And, now let me just get started. King Ruckus the First, Region 1-496. The first kingdom of Floral Kingdom, Ruckus the First, is known as the greatest of kings. He united the Floral Sapiens under a single cause, creating the Floral Kingdom. He made a capital here and established a calendar, begun at the kingdom's birth. Heavily armored, he bore deadly thorns and came to be called the Iron Rose. The kingdom's infrastructure and earlier roads were built by Ruckus the First design. But when his successor, the prince, wilted unsuspectingly, so did Ruckus the First spirit. The floral year 444 marked the start of his region of fear, the Darkening. Eventually, Ruckus the First and his foul regime were overthrown in a sappy coup d'etat. The king was struck down, marking the official end of the Darkening. His wilted words were said to be the Iron Rose shan't weather, but whether he did, okay. And now let me just move on to the next one. This one, Queen Ruckus the Second, Region 496-1298. Ruckus the Second was the daughter of the great ruler King Ruckus the First. Ruckus the Second was imprisoned for being critical of the former king's policies. But when he was overthrown by the people, Ruckus the Second was freed and given the throne. Her efforts to reduce taxes and study diseases made Ruckus the Second very popular. Eventually, her influence helped erase the scares the darkening had left. The scars the darkening had left. The scars that scares. She also complete compiled a floral sapiens prehistory called the Flickanarion. The book was to be her legacy, a historic mark of her benevolent influence. Ruckus II feared the fight for the throne that might ensue if she bore many heirs. She had but one her late in her life. This earned her the name the White Madam. Alright, now to the next one, the blue one. King Ruckus III, Region 1298-1385. Ruckus III was just one when his mother wilted. He became the youngest king ever. The young king had a great predelicate and talent for poetry and art. His talent was evident in works like Ice Rose, a book of poems from his 37th year. But he was also afflicted by a terrible disease from the time he was born. Without ever impacting the affairs of his kingdom, he wilted at age 88. The cause of his wilting was never made public. Many suspected a conspiracy. This was never confirmed. Alright, now to the next one, and it's the red one, the last one, okay. King Ruckus IV, Region 1085-present. Formerly a regent king. Okay, let me just read this again. Formerly a regent for King Ruckus III, he ruled in place of the frail child king. After Ruckus III oh my god, let me just read. Okay. After Ruckus III's wilting, his service was recognized and he was made king. His establishing influence and political savage, okay, made him popular and well known. His recent achievements include in the floral year 1625, he invented a method for mind controlling dragons. In floral the year 1626, he he spearheaded and okay and it what oh my god, to enslave the Kragans in Massey. Okay, so I'm guessing that this is the King Ruckus that's now, since it said the present. And, if you actually read this, then you'll get a better understanding of, like the whole entire story of chapter 5. So, that is all that I wanted to do. So be sure to paperize the, oh my god, I don't want to read this. So be sure to paperize that like button, and also be sure to subscribe if you haven't already. So that's it for today. Come next time, we'll actually come back for the finale of chapter 5. And I will see you all later.